You know, I remember one time Brady broke his finger, and it didn't even faze him. He just broke his finger and just...
In the dressing room? Where?
Well, I don't know how, even if he got it caught in a door or...
Uh-huh.
I don't know, and I looked down, it's crooked, and he's kind of cried, but not really. He was only like 4 or 5 maybe.
He's still messing around with his brother?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he was just sat in Walt's locker and just kind of hung out. And
Yeah.
kinda, almost like he was taking a couple deep breaths and regrouping.
Yeah. So that kind of carried out of the ice a little bit?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I think when you watch both of them, you see a lot of Keith in them, and where they go, they get to the front of the net and do a lot of their work there. But you know, I think their passion for the game and how hard they play and the physical nature that they play with, you know, they certainly were paying attention when their dad was playing.
I know your play for. Sorry, go. Just so I write it right. Did he break his finger in there, or he just?
I don't know. It was.
But
It was in the locker room. He broke it, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
But he was messing around with it still.
Oh.
As a gamer.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
All right. Let's make sure I got it.
Yeah. Lots. We didn't have a kid policy.
I know you work for their team now, but when you look at the Brent Blues team, Blues alumni are excited about what they've done and they maybe a chance to do it again.
Well, I think you look at their roster, not a lot of turnover from last year. And, you know, they've gained a lot of experience from the win. They're a very confident group, and you can see that in their play. They're even when they're down, they never seem to be out, and they find a way to keep plugging, pushing forward. Big, strong, physical team that can skate. And I think once Chief came in and kind of took hold and solidified everyone's role, you could tell that when the team kind of took its shape, they all knew their role and they started to play to their identities and played their job in their role, and they gained a lot of success from that, and I think that's carrying forward now.
Your buddy Justin Bieber and challenging Jordan Bennington in the shootout, 10 shots.
Yeah, is that going through?
I think it's going to happen. 10 shots. How many does he score?
Is Bennington going to try?
I think so.
I don't like his chances. If he's trying, I would like to think. I mean, there's always a chance something sneaks through a crevice or a hole, but I like Bennington's chances.
Seems like you and Alex Pietrangelo have built a really good relationship, and he's doing, of course, amazing right now, having a career season. What have you seen from him and what he's been able to do here for this team?
Well, I think, you know, like I said earlier, when Chief took over, it looked to me like he kind of pulled the rein-ins on the defense core and wanted them to focus on defense a little bit more, get the puck up to the forward, support the attack, but don't try to lead the rush. I think early on he looked a little erratic at times, and now I think you're seeing that carry over the calmness and the ability to kind of be patient with the game and not force things is now carrying over into this year, and I think that's a big part of his success this year.
Do you think it starts with the defense and goaltending for the Blues?
In what sense?
Just their success.
Doesn't it always start with the defense and the goaltender?
Gretzky might.
Well, somebody has to stop the puck.
Yeah.
Somebody's got to give them the puck too.
And they're all kind of big guys.
Yeah.
Like you, so
No,
many.
they. I think when you look at their team, they're mobile, they're big, they can kind of lean on you, and they're able to transition pucks quickly and get on the attack. And I think with the guys they have up front, it plays into their strengths, which I think is something that they've done a really good job of playing to their strengths and trying to play with a lead and things of that nature. They've done a pretty good job of battling through adversity. Having gone through what they did last year, it speaks to a lot of the character in the locker room and speaks to the leadership and how they go about their business and carry themselves.
Quinn Hughes has had a great year so far. Just wondering what your thoughts are on his game.
Yeah, I actually saw him a couple weeks ago in Florida, and you know, obviously tremendous skater, transitions with the puck, and offensively dynamic and creates so much out there. You know, obviously I think, as everybody knows, he's just got to work on his defensive game and work on that side of it. But I think still playing to his strengths. You know, as we just talked about, he needs he needs to stay with what he does best, but while still working on that side of it.
Do you think there's a comparison to his style of game is a bit like Brian Leach? One of your
Yeah, I mean, obviously Leachy was a bit bigger. Maybe, which again will help him defending. I think the knock on Quinn's going to be, can he handle the size, whether it be in the playoffs or late in seasons when it gets a little tougher.
Chris, you spent time in Edmonton. What's it like seeing John Draisaitl and Connor McDavid kind of rule the league when it comes to statistics and just kind of dominate the spectacle there?
Yeah, they're both having great years. I think, Connor's obviously done it the last 3 or 4 years, and Leon the last couple, 50 last year, and now he's on pace again. So it's exciting for their team, and they're doing better, which I think is more exciting for them. They've had some struggles there, and certainly are off to a good start this year.
Chris, we're coming up to, speaking of Edmonton, kind of the Battle of Alberta heating up. What do you think that does for the sport?
Love it. That's good stuff, isn't it? You're talking about it again. I love it. I think it gives you something to talk about. You see the passion and the meaning of each game, and when you revitalize a rivalry like that, and some passion into the game, some electricity, some fire, it's great to see. Especially with that long-standing rivalry between those two cities and those two teams, it's great.